Hey guys, on today's episode of Garage Gym's Greatness, I'm going to be showing you how I built my jerk blocks for well under $100, saving me a fortune and allowing me to progress on my journey to the CrossFit Open in 2026. Here we go. So why build jerk blocks? Well, jerk blocks are a necessity if you want to take your training to the next level. Me, I want to be able to take my clean and jerk and my overhead work up a level. Therefore, it's a bit of kit that I do really need. If you're just messing around in your garage, then maybe you don't need it. I chose to build them rather than buy them because I don't have $1,000 to spend on jerk blocks, unfortunately. Wish I did, but I don't. So I built my own, found some instructions on the internet, and this is what I did. One thing to remember before you go into the build, that I built the jerk blocks for my height. These jerk blocks are not adjustable, therefore you need to make sure you build the jerk blocks for your height. I'm about 5'10", so if you're around my height, that's probably good. But if you are shorter or taller than me, then it's probably not going to be the right height for you. So make sure you figure that out before you go ahead. Okay, so let's start with the material list. You're going to need a bunch of wooden fence posts. That's what I used. Approximately 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters. Long enough to make the following cuts, and plywood, thick plywood board, strong enough obviously to drop a barbell onto. It's cut at these dimensions. You're also going to need some long screws, some strong wood glue, a saw, a drill, and obviously the drill bits that go with it to drill pilot holes for your screws and to screw your screws in. So the first thing you're going to do is get your 4 main legs together. The second thing you're going to do is stick your 2 longest side pieces and attach them on top of those main legs. Now this is very important because it's going to make your jerk block stable when you're dropping your barbell on top of it. The next step is you're going to attach the 2 slightly shorter, longer sides on the inside of the bottom of your legs. After this, you're going to screw and glue, as always, your shorter sides, top and bottom, each side. So that's 4 in total. Nearly there. Next, you're going to cut, screw and glue your underboard support beams. I did 2 on this one, and actually on the second side I did 3, and actually I think 3 was better. Last but not least, you're going to screw and glue your plywood board on top, and that's it. There we go. One. That's my tools and shit. Two. Weights on top while that glues. And then we're gonna take them for a test spin tomorrow. Ugh. So there you have it. Jerk blocks built. Let's try them out. Ta-da! It works. Obviously that's a lightweight. I'm not doing very heavyweight now because I'm still rehabilitating my shoulder, but they do work. They're pretty solid, and I'm not sure how much weight you can load on them. I've not tested it. I am not a guy who lifts 200 kilos over his head, so this for me should take about, I don't know, 100 plus kilos, and that's good enough for me to practice my overhead clean and jerks. So that's it for this week. I hope that's helpful for you if you needed to build some jerk blocks. There is, of course, the full details in the description, so you can go down here and you can see the material list and there's very simple steps for how to build them. It shouldn't take too long at all. Please, then, of course, if you find this helpful, please like, please subscribe. That's going to help me to know that my content is in the right direction for you. And you'll be able to follow my journey as I progress towards the CrossFit Open, not the CrossFit Games, the CrossFit Open in 2026, and see if I can get past that first round into that first top 25%. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.